Hi everyone. Today we'll talk about Brexit and what will happen to UK. Are you ready? Well then, let's go. So, can you tell me what the European Union is?
The European Union is a politico-economic union of 28 member states that are located.
Okay. And what does Brexit stand for?
So, how could I explain? BR stand for Britain, and exit. Well, because Britain want to exit from European Union.
Good. Now, can you tell me who wanted the United Kingdom to stay in European Union? Why?
So, the one who wanted the UK to stay in EU was the Prime Minister David Cameron. Those campaigning for Britain to stay in European Union said it gets a big boost from membership. It makes selling to other EU countries, and, they argued, the flow of immigrants which most are young and keen to work.
And who wanted the United Kingdom to leave European Union? Why?
I think the answer is obvious. I mean, the people who voted for exit from the European Union, which are nearly 4 million people. The reasons are because they said Britain was being held back by the European Union, which they said imposed too many rules on business. Oh. And they also cited sovereignty and democracy, and they wanted Britain to take back full control of its borders and reduce the number of people coming here to live or work.
Good. Very good. Now, could you tell me when will Britain actually leave the European Union?
Alright, so, Theresa May has said that she intends to trigger this process by the end of March 2017. That means that the UK will leave by the summer of 2019.
Okay. Now, in your opinion, how long will it take to Britain to leave the European Union?
The former Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond wanted Britain to stay in European Union, and he thought it could take up 6 years for the United Kingdom to complete exit negotiations.
Very well. Now, what do you think will happen to UK citizens living in the United Kingdom?
Immigration policy became one of the main points of discussion for both Leave and Remain groups, dominating months of campaigning in the run-up to the referendum.
Perfect. Now, what will happen to United Kingdom to working in European Union?
The only viable option after a Brexit would be join the European Economic Area, which would maintain the single market, meaning free of people between the remaining member states.
Now, in your opinion, could there be a second referendum?
Well, looks like no. The Liberal Democrats have vowed to halt Brexit and keep Britain in the European Union if they were to win the next general election.
Do you think the United Kingdom will be able to rejoin the European Union in the future?
Well, if the United Kingdom was no longer a member of the European Union, they could rejoin the Union. Though it would take years, even decades. It is possible. In fact, we would be more akin to Turkey, who wants to join the European Union, as they would have to start from scratch. This could take as long as 10 years.
Very well. But do you think the European Union will still use English?
Well, yes. There will be 27 other European Union states in the bloc, and others wanting to join the future, and the common language tends to be English.
Okay. Last question. Will the UK people need a visa to travel to the European Union?
No, because they don't want to deter their tourists.
Perfect. Thank you, girls. It was a pleasure to talk with you. Have a nice day.
It was a pleasure for us too.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, sir.